Hello everyone, Jurassic here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Mattel Jurassic World Primal Tech Savage Strike Postasuchus. That was way longer to say, and I probably should have just said Savage Strike Postasuchus. Because really, this figure came out, I think, for last year? I'm not sure, I don't remember. But I do know is that I finally got a Postasuchus. And the lighting on that is so bad. Let me see if I can fix that. No, I cannot. Anyways, this is the Postasuchus. It doesn't look that dark, but yeah. Sorry about the lighting. But anyways, yeah. I finally managed to get a Postasuchus figure, along with some other figures I'm going to review next time. And I'm going to show you the different figures that they came out for this year, along with Camp Cretaceous figures as well. So, let's get right to it. This is the Postasuchus. If anyone remembers Walking with Dinosaurs, then you know what a Postasuchus is. And that is a dinosaur, or not a dinosaur. Postasuchus is a Jurassic creature that is not a dinosaur, but instead another relative, the Archosaurus. I don't remember the genus name, but I do know it's closely related to a crocodile, so it's a crocodilian morph. Basically a giant crocodile. Although I don't think it's called a giant crocodile because Postasuchus in real life was kind of small. The documentaries don't do so well when you think that they probably are a little bigger, but I'll explain that later. Until then, here's the figure. Let's get it out of the way. We see the box art. Of course, there's Owen in blue, which is always going to be there. A diagram of how Postasuchus works. Savage Strike was different language. And the background of the fencing and the lighting. Turn it to the side and I'll give you a nice diagram of the Postasuchus there, along with some other figures you could get. I have that one. I don't have these two, but I don't really need them. And I have that one, but the battle damage version of it. But yeah, this is Postasuchus. You work his tail, and we'll get right into that. So the Postasuchus is, of course, like I said, a Triassic animal. So it is not a dinosaur. It is more closely related to crocodiles than to dinosaurs, although they are part of the same family group, the Archosaurs, which includes pterosaurs, birds as well. So they pretty much come all together in this one big happy family that ruled over the Mesozoic era. But yeah, the Postasuchus is a nice new figure that they released for the Mattel line. It is very well detailed for a $10 figure. I gotta say, it's really good. And the coloring on it just reminds me of also Freakazoidus, which is the old Jurassic Park dinosaur toys. And yeah, it's just really cool. I wish there's more colors on this dinosaur, especially with the underbelly, because from up here, it looks really good. If they continued it more, it would look really better. But we'll get to coloration later. Details and colors on this is just really good, honestly. But I think the one thing that's going to make this figure much greater is his action feature. And the action feature fits very well for this Postasuchus. Now, despite the colors and despite the sculpt, which are pretty good in all overview, the action feature is probably my favorite. What you do is you push the tail sideways towards his left, I think. And as you can see, the Postasuchus has a snapping jaw action, which I really like in some dinosaur figures, or in this case, prehistoric creature figures. And it just makes the Postasuchus kind of unique from the rest of the dinosaur toys, or in the non-dinosaur toys. I keep saying dinosaur toys. It's not a dinosaur, it's an archosaur. But yeah. Let's see. There's the barcode, if anyone needs it, if you can get it. Sorry about that. Lighting is so terrible. But yeah, the coloration on this is very nice. It's a very nice blue with a white underbelly, so I do wish it goes longer, along with black stripings on the back, which again, do wish to go longer. And it's a nice small little orange cat-like eye. I don't know why they're cat-like, but they are. The inside of the mouth is a nice pink. It's a nice pink coloration inside, and the teeth are a nice burn yellow. It's a little dripping over there on the lip, but it's not really important. The claws aren't painted, which is no problem to me, because most dinosaur toys and the Jurassic Park toys don't even have painted claws, not even the old Kenner ones. In fact, the only dinosaur toys that actually had a painted claws all around is the JP3 toys made by Hasbro. Yes, Hasbro actually put dedication into painting their figures and giving them well details, and yet nobody cares. Maybe that's why we got a cheap overall in the end, but that's a different argument for another time. Overall, I think this Postasuchus toy is very good, and it could also work well with other non-Postasuchus, non-dinosaur toys. It could be one of the other dinosaur toys, or one of the other prehistoric creatures toys, like Araldausuchus, I think that's what you call it. I remember seeing that in Planet Dinosaur. They use it a lot in the show. But yeah, it could very work well with both of those. So, let's get right into comparisons. Here's the Postasuchus right next to the Dimorphodon figure from Jurassic World back in 2018. This is still my first Dimorphodon and my only Dimorphodon. I have yet to get any other ones. But in all, I really don't like Dimorphodon figures. I am glad we got accurate size ones. But I still think the first one, like this gray-orange one, is by far my favorite. Next to that green-orange one, but I haven't got that one yet. And here's a comparison with another basic figure for the Postasuchus. It's the Sigmosaurus? I don't remember. I don't remember how I got this one actually. It just came one day. I probably just bought it and I don't really remember much of it. I'm just gonna call it Celophysis because I'm pretty sure it's part of the same family. But yeah, remember that scene from Postasuchus being eaten by the Celophysis? Well, it looked like 3 Celophysis, or whatever this dinosaur is called, could pretty much take down this guy. If they work together, of course. Here's a comparison with the Cyats figure that we reviewed some time ago. And of course, this Postasuchus is way smaller than the Cyats figure. And this Postasuchus would just pretty much make a good snack to it. But yeah. And here's a comparison of the Postasuchus right next to Alan Grant. And as you see, I think Postasuchus might be a bit larger than this was supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure it's still a relatively small creature despite its build. I remind you, Alan Grant is almost 6 feet tall, so this guy is still pretty huge and can still do much damage. It'll be like a running cougar with an alligator head, basically. Also, speaking of that, Postasuchus and his relatives walk on his back legs. The front legs are actually more held up, like a dinosaur. So, this is kind of inaccurate still in a way. However, I'm pretty sure they would occasionally walk all fours and all two. But this is a gripe. This guy could still work for as a simple running little prehistoric crocodile, because back then there was crocodiles more towards the land than they are today. So you can still have this guy running around pretending to be another type of creature from another era. So what do I have to say for this figure? Well, the Postasuchus is a very nice figure. I really love the details, I love the coloration, and a little action feature comes with it. Although it is not entirely accurate, I can say the Postasuchus is probably one of my more favorite dinosaurs or not a dinosaur, one of the more favorite crocodilian or other prehistoric creature in the Jurassic World Mattel line. It likes to build more character besides the simple pteranodons and such. But yeah, hope you guys liked this review. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time.